the powwow, jamming to some 49, waiting for you to come around. I hope you're all Indian time. Then he finally made his way down the sidelines of the powwow, walking in my direction with the feathered bustle so perfectly perfected for the rest to see. But you see, he covered the fear in his eyes with war paint that was passed down to generate strength and hope. But silly boy never goes home and thinks selling dope will make him grown. Late nights on the streets, slangy corners and protecting res borders and claiming bloods for what? He nodded at me and I smiled back, never once ignoring the bloodstains on his shoelace. He was a res gangster. But you see, he had a strong face of a warrior, but not like them real ones back in 1890 when shit would grind me out one knee. Yep, he was a thug, but not a whole lot of warrior. I could never understand why a Lakota moral man could be such a coward, but that's what they all are. Cowards, Chawanka, cowards who hide behind reds and blues and leave you behind a trail of bad news. What happened to the trail of tears where the real warriors fought for many years for families to be in peace? But you see, today there's still no peace, just evil lurking, waiting for a breaking between two goods in the making, and he was taking, how could he? His familiar face standing beside me in the grand entry line, as if we never shared the same vital bloodline, a Lakota. And for all those times you pushed me aside from my positive substance for you to kiss the sunset with your spliff, I prayed for your protection, to never forget our ancestors' elders' lesson. And I prayed that no bad medicine will befriend your skin. And I prayed, and my love for you will never lessen. And I prayed will jack ya. And here comes the sun, and I begin to think you're colorblind because I can't define why you see strength in reds and blues, and you got blacks and blues powdered all over you, and you tell me those are your 4 direction colors. Boy, you're lost in total direction. I remember you used to sing ceremonial songs, but now it's just soo-whoop, whistle between your lips, tattoo teardrops to fallen blood brothers, Lila Loyanchi, and now you have an appetite for revenge, too proud to bleed for a bullet, but yet fingers too quick to press the trigger. Yep, he was a thug, but not a whole lot of warrior. You see, the real warriors perfectly shot past enemy lines with one bow shot of an arrow. Instead, you shoot for enjoyment, arms too short to box with Gashua. God. I remember when you told me your favorite singers were Northern Cree and Young Spirit. Speak for yourself, you're still a young spirit. And yet, you wonder if heaven's got a powwow waiting for you to make the grand entry line, because you will never know. Because in reality, you attempted to play with God and smoked with Nisha that will never get you high enough to get there. Instead, Tunkashla would descend his angels and tell you it's too crazy or sober for gangsters like you, and send you back down to house home, homie. Or you won't be able to rep your blood-stained bandanas like chakpa, tobacco chains to send prayers for strength. Instead, you'll just be dead skin waving in the wind with your hooligans who sinned, and all you're fighting for means nothing no more. Because in hell, you will no longer have your so-called kolas ride and die for you, just wanagis, demons waiting to round dance around your dead body, holding out red sage that used to be green that they used to clean the messes that you made when you were still alive. What were you thinking, you Chawanka, you coward? Trailing off the red road, shaking hands with the dark. I just want you to run back home east so I can show you the beauty, to have the Oyate got the strength to not pour your blood on the cement but only on the ground for Unchi Maka during the Wiwayang with Chipi. I believe in you. But as I sit at the powwow, nestling a plume feather in my hair, I too wish I had war paint splashed across my face to hide the torment, the pain, the suffer. But as I sit silently praying for you to forgive me of calling you a Chawanka, a coward, because who am I to call you a coward when I couldn't even have the strength in me to tell you that blood is indeed thicker than water, my mashke, my friend. But as I sit at the powwow looking for you, not knowing if you're walking in my direction or you just lost your direction years ago when your kola sarkwit was lining the top of the cedar coffin, But I won't forget to dedicate my prayers to my mashke, who I thought was a chwanka, but instead just a lost soul. Wake up in the morning, get dressed in my regalia, or later you will find me chilling at the powwow, jamming to some 49s, waiting for you to come around. I hope you're all in your time.